Hello folks, and welcome to part 11 of Adventures with DOCTORmoose. Today our quest is to speak with Martian Manhunter. Let's play our intro message so everybody knows where we're at.
This is Oracle. The Atlanteans are swarming in from the sea into suicide slums and taking humans prisoner. I'm trying to contact Aquaman, but we can't wait. Speak to Martian Manhunter at the Chinatown safe house. He has on-the-spot information.
Ready? Speak with Martian Manhunter.
I spoke to Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlanteans are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty war.
You need me? Okay, we go to Metropolis. Jump in our little handy dandy teleporter. Could just go to the warp menu. Metropolis. Warp. These little tips on the splash screens are always helpful for new players. Adaptive augments are fortified using exobytes, unique to the content, while origin augments are fortified using other stuff. Don't ask me what I said. Okay, so now we need to head to Metropolis Suicide Slums. Follow our little handy dandy guide here. 2000. And while I'm doing this, just want to remind everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are pushing for 1,000 subscriptions in the YouTube channel. My Twitch schedule has changed slightly. We'll be doing live streams almost every day, except for Tuesday and Wednesdays, Saturdays. Those videos will then be rendered and adjusted for YouTube. So we'll be posting all of the videos on my Twitch channel over to YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Got a comment if I'm forgetting something. While you're traveling through the city, enjoy the sights and sounds and look for those little hidden gems. You'll find investigation nodes, enemies to kill, crafting nodes where you'll get materials. That's the only bad thing about choosing flight. When you choose fast speed, you're running through the streets, so 9 times out of 10 you're going to run across more items while you're running by them on the street level. But on the bad side, you're also running across more enemies you're going to have to fight. You're not going to get there as quickly. Another fast way of doing this is, if you've been here before, you can go into the police station and use the fast travel from there. But I kind of like the feeling of flying through town, enjoying the sights and sounds. The build that I'm using, I've gotten from a couple of different YouTube channels, so I know best abilities for what I'm doing or attempting to do, at least until I get to level 30. Then I'll start building as a healer. As we approach our area, I'm looking for the little yellow.
Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
And here's Sentinel Carstairs.
The Tide Stones hold a great deal of Atlantean magic. Could you gather some for the Sentinels of Magic so we may better understand this ancient power?
Some people say avoid these side quests, but you're going to be here dealing with the Coral Tide Stones, so you might as well get the extra experience. As I fight these guys. You'll see they fall a little bit easier than normally they should.
Help me! Someone, please help!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. How did they do that to me? And why?
When doing those
you
side
need to
quests,
stop them
you
before
get
they turn the
extra
whole
piece of gear,
city.
typically gold. Use the little green node. Grab those while you can. Hey, I was busy over here. Who's firing at me? You. Be gone. These investigation nodes, typically you
And
have
the dark world chain
6
to
of them.
Atlantis was severed, burying the city beneath the waves.
Most of them are going to be outside of that final quest.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
These exterior areas and public areas, other players can help you with. So if you have friends that play the game, they can assist you.
You need to
You can
stop
also
them
assist
before
other
they
players.
turn the whole city.
You're traveling from one point to another. As long as you both do damage to the enemy, you'll both get experience and credit for the kill.
How did they do that to me? And why?
Which doesn't always work out too well in these areas, just because you're usually going to be a much higher level. Sometimes 1 or 2 hits from you or the other person
How
are
did
going
they
to kill
do
the
that to
enemy.
me? And why?
You might not get credit for it. Say an area where your level's been synced.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
You'll typically find you're both going to be doing about the same amount of damage, so it's always helpful to have somebody else around to help you pick out those enemies. Oh, they're all ganging up on me.
Someone, please help! Please, someone, please help me!
There we go. You just took them all
You need
out.
to stop them before they turn the
If I
whole
didn't have
city.
better gear, I might have been a dead person.
I was afraid I'd be their
They all
slave
tried to unalive me at the same
forever.
time.
How did they do that to me? And how did they do that to me? And why?
There we go.
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Just gotta take out a few more of those crystals.
The situation in Suicide Slums is out of control.
What did they make me do?
Where are you taking me?
A few more of the stones.
Highlander!
I thought Aquaman was a hero.
Yeah, Aquaman was a hero, but he's been brainwashed. You gotta forgive him.
I was afraid I'd
We
be
all have
their
our
slave
moments.
forever. You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Someone, please help!
Ring War PvP event has started.
The
It's always
Atlanteans
nice
are
if you ever
an
get
ancient
bored of doing
magical
quests.
civilization, and they've always sneered at
PvP
us
in this is
dry
decent.
landers.
Not the
But
best.
they've never invaded before.
Needs some work. Any developers watching my videos don't pay attention to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm still new. This is just what I've heard. I normally don't participate in PvP.
Slave. Stop! You're hurting me!
Help me!
Last game I really did PvP
Please help!
a long time ago. Far, far away. Alright. Fish food.
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide Slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
Rescue waterlogged civilians. Nice thing about that little side quest is I didn't have to go back to turn it in. We're going to look for another side quest here. Take just a moment. Believe. Oh. Somebody didn't like me flying through their territory. I'll put an end to that. Alright, we'll just go down and do what we need to do here.
Atlantis' army can always use a drylander, slave.
A drylander. Huh. What are you doing on dry land, tiger person? Now you're a drylander.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Cordax. Telepath,
I know there's a
sea
side
creature
quest that
commander,
involves you
and
taking care of these
revolutionary.
things. I'm gonna try and find that. Right now, this week's bonus is double source marks. So if you have a character high enough level where you can do that kind of content, I highly recommend
To volunteer for the
focus on those.
transformation.
Go to those areas.
The drylander.
Source marks is what are the currency you need to purchase higher level gear. Once you get past level 30, they're your main currency you need.
And consume the land
of the drylanders.
Queen Mara will see you destroyed, Drylander! This Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation.
No, I'm just here to save people. I'm not
Our
here to
ritual
volunteer.
has already begun! You cannot stop it! Queen Mara! Our ritual has already begun!
No, sorry.
You cannot stop it!
Sorry, young Robbie. I'm busy.
You will be destroyed with the rest of the drylanders.
I got stuff to do here.
This Drylander must want to volunteer for the
Take out some of these
transformation.
troublemakers. Rescue the civilians.
Your interference will not stop us. For King Arthur and Queen Mira!
Atlantis' army can always use a drylander, slave.
I always just run through this area and just rescue the civilians. It only takes a split second. Now we need to sabotage the teleport tide pools. There's one. And two. And last but not least, always check these buildings for blowies. I find that developers like to hide them in there. See if we can sneak in behind all these guys. There we go.
I can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
If you're interested in creating a character in this game and just getting through the first 30 levels the fastest, I hear that choosing Superman as your mentor as the fastest and shortest quests. Let's drop down here. Got our side quests.
The Atlanteans have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to breathe on land.
Cash.
If we destroy them, we can force the Atlanteans to retreat into...
You will all be slaves soon. Seize the Drylander. Atlantis' army
Destroy
can
the
always use a
artifacts,
Drylander
destroy the
slave.
tide stones, collect the fragments,
Slave monger fish people!
and defeat the Atlantean slavers. Most of it can be done randomly around this area.
You will all be slaves soon. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
What did they make me do?
You will all be slaves soon.
I'm gonna head back over here. I'm looking for the little white dot on my map over here because it's going to show me where the stones are that I need to destroy.
Seize the Drylander.
Also need to destroy those artifacts. And those are usually back here.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Seize the Drylander.
I find there's more of those stones behind these buildings and in these back alleyways. There's one over here.
You will all be slaves soon.
There's one over there.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander
There's
slave.
another one right around the corner. So if this is your first time in doing this quest, just consider that on the map, you're going to find them in random locations. They seem to be localized more farther in.
Seize the Drylander.
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
Dodge over here, grab the green investigation node.
Long have the Atlanteans made use of power crystals in their magics.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Seize the Drylander.
I thought Aquaman was a hero.
And we're almost there.
You will all be slaves soon.
I was waiting for these artifacts to respawn not fast enough.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
And I believe there's one back here. No. I believe our next quest is going to be down here, so we'll go over here. There's our another green node.
And though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mira and our king, always their love stayed true.
Those tide stones carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source.
Destroy the tide stones.
Atlantis' can always use a Drylander slave.
That's the one inside the quest. The only trouble with these open world, there we go, finish that one, is typically there are higher level areas around you, like over there on those docks, I believe, much higher level than what we're at right now. You can feel free to explore around here, but there are some areas where it does get more difficult. So if we go exploring too deep into areas, you could find yourself in over your head. You could even find yourself with a mini boss. We need to talk to Martian Manhunter.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
I cannot scan these Atlantean minds, but I can disguise us both so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
They're not going to be suspicious at all, not that I'm just all purple. Oh, you can just walk right in here and walk amongst them.
The Tidestone node is strong. It pours our power over the land.
Don't forget to collect your green nodes.
Beware always the seal men of the bitter lands beneath the South
There's
Pole.
one more in here.
With our tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. Glory to Arthur, King of
The tides
Atlantis!
ritual will ensure our success.
Now we need to disrupt the Atlantean tide summoning ritual. We'll start with this one. And then over here. And somebody's going to notice this soon.
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach Aquaman.
Anytime you find yourself stunned on the PC, hit the shift button, it'll break that. Your controls are obviously going to change depending on what device you're using. But it's usually pretty simple. Here's our little silver box. Always look for those.
Aquaman and Mira are this way.
In every quest you're in.
There is something strange, though. I need to get closer.
See the other green note in here. I believe it's going to be in the final room or near to it. Always keep your ears peeled for it, though. You never know. Ooh. Some of these dungeons are just gorgeous. They did a fabulous job in designing them. And there's our final green node. Clear that out probably after the battle. Most of the time these final battles get a little bit hairy and you don't have a free moment. I made a little 28. So after this video, I will upgrade my gear.
Attack!
There we go. Select our
Seafarer
final
orbs are,
investigation node.
of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army.
If you're a big fan of the DC universe, this is going to be a lot of fun. The mechanics are detailed enough. Obviously the graphics need a little bit of improvement. For a game that's as old as it is, though, I think it's doing pretty darn good. All things considered, I think it's one of the best free MMORPGs. If you're looking for a free massive multiplayer online game, this is going to be one of my first suggestions, if not the first. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Adventures of Dragons Online is another free one. Has a nice model where you can play everything for free. There's a little bit of a grind to it if you want to unlock everything. This one, however, there's not that grind. It's opened as you level up. Look at that, I picked it up. Martian Manhunter, why are you standing there just staring at him? He was gonna attack you.
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira. I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door.
Go. Throw these.
Arthur, please stop this madness.
Please, Arthur,
That
stop.
is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here.
Oh, Aquaman, I'm sorry to tell you. You've been deceived.
Even kings can leave. Creatures of the deep waters, heed my thoughts. Your king calls you to attack.
Brian, excellent.
Goodbye, Arthur dear.
Circe, your cruel lie has gone far enough. Release Aquaman from your spell.
Help Martian Manhunter defeats Circe. Oh, looks like he's handling it pretty good. I'm just kidding.
What happened? Mira! Not good enough.
It's not Mira. I'm telling you.
What has happened? Where is Mira? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne to me, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name I will smite you!
How dare you?
You dare!
I will make you
Where's Wonder Woman in all this? She should be out here fighting Circe.
Aquaman is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
Laugh it up, Buzzball. Oh, there we go. Got ourselves a new piece of gear here. 28 levels above what we've got. Maybe we'll get that ring. Swap that out so we have that collection. Swap that out so we have that collection. Swap that one so we got that collection. Add that to my inventory. Alrighty. And I believe that's going to be it for everything I can. That's not any better. Alright. I don't need those skill points right now. Let's go talk to Aquaman and the Martian Manhunter and get this over with.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception.
Thank you for joining me.
We must return to Atlantis at once.
Please like and
tend
subscribe.
to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
I am Arthur, King of the Seven Seas, ruler of the vast ocean empire of Atlantis. But I am a king in exile, abandoned by my queen, rejected by my people for an alliance with the surface world. I will heal that breach and forge a peace between the land and the sea. No matter my joy or my despair, that is my destiny. For beneath the waves, I am king. But on land, they call me Aquaman.
There we go. Defeat Aquaman in the condemned shipyards. Making a splash. Circe washed up.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
Martian Manhunter's behind me. What are you talking about, Wonder Woman? He hasn't left. Alright, I suppose we'll follow your lead. Go to Chinatown MPD station to continue your mission. We'll go to Metropolis. Nice little shortcut that occasionally you can find yourself doing. Go on in to the Midtown. Because the other one was 2,000 meters away. So we go into the Midtown. Use the teleporter. Go to Chinatown. Turn in this quest, Martian Manhunter.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
And there we have it.
So we've got a little undead situation at the University of Gotham. Felix Faust's Magians are draining souls from students, and zombies are overrunning the area. Talk to Captain Marvel in the Diamond District Police Station so we can put these souls to rest.
Alright, and that'll do it for today's video. Part 11, Speak with Martian Manhunter. Next, we need to go to the Diamond District Station to continue our mission. We're going to cut it here. Thank you all for joining. Please like and subscribe, and keep being awesome.